Buenos dias, muchachos y muchachas. Are we ready for day 2 of our Andean Indigenous village experience? Today, we're waking up, it's the morning, I just woke up, I'm on the balcony of my room. Our room is in here, behind this door, but check out the view first. Up here, following the road, over the crest, that's where the lake is. The big Laguna Quilotoa that we saw yesterday. That's where we're going today. We're going to go and hike the whole lake all the way around. But first, let's do a little hotel tour of the little hotel that we're staying in here. The hotel that Cesar is the owner of. We're going to go check our room and check what's up for breakfast. Cesar's mother. I can smell her. She's downstairs cooking the breakfast. So here we have our room. We come in. This is the way out to the balcony. Let's close that door. And then we come in here. We have a double bed, and then just a little table here to put some books that we're reading. Influence and Persuasion, Emotional Intelligence, and Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Mastering the Inner Game of Wealth. Must read for anyone. This one. Highly recommend. We have a shower. Hot water, and I mean really, really hot water. We can stand here, take ourselves a shower. Beautiful, what do you call these? Noodle head showers. Toilet, sink, washing, soap, and another light. We're missing a mirror here. That's one thing that we're missing in this little hotel room. Here's the window out. You can lay in the bed, open the window, and enjoy that beautiful view over the Andean mountains here. Outside, we have a little alleyway here, hallway kind of thing. There's another room in here. This is like a family room with a bunk bed, another double bed, and a bathroom, pretty much similar to the ones that we are in, just with that bunk bed style thing there as well. There is 5 rooms here in total. Here's our room. There's another room in here, another family room thing with a bunk bed and a bathroom and a double bed, and then we have 2 other rooms over here. Look at the lamps as well. Lots of all the wooden craftsmanship here for the doors, the frames of the doors, the beams going across here, and those lamps. It's a very wooden cabin, mountain cabin style, and it looks gorgeous. It's really beautiful. Thought about lots of details. I must be honest, I didn't actually think it was going to be this nice when Cesar invited us to come here, because the Andean mountains are beautiful, but the houses here usually don't have much attention to detail. You come down this beautiful stairway here and you find the bar. 2, again, beautiful wooden seats with a bar where you can get yourself a beer if that's what you're up for. And then we have the dining hall. Here's Cesar's mom. ¿Ya está el café?
Ya está ya.
Y el pan dijiste algo.
¿Es ese nomás o para calentar?
En este, ¿no?
Sí, pero
Este.
Ah.
Ese es para tostar pan.
Sí.
¿Dónde tiene enchufe? Ahí. Un poco más aquí, ya puedes jalar. So Cesar's mom is still getting used to the modern kitchen of an industrialized hotel. As I said, I don't know if I said that yesterday, but Cesar opened this hotel about 5 months ago. ¿Ya está?
Yes.
Ahí está. Así se pone. ¿Conoce esto?
Sí.
Sí. Aquí más fácil para tostar pan, ¿no? Y así. Este lado. y rápido se tueste. ¿Estás aprendiendo la cocina así todavía?
Sí, yo no cocino. Mi hija así cocina yo.
¿Tu hija?
Sí, hija, no era. César de mujer.
Ajá.
Yo no.
¿Tú no acostumbrado a cocinar con ese grande cocina?
No,
No acostumbrado.
todavía.
No todavía.
Todavía no sabe.
Sí, hay que aprender.
Sí.
Sí. And here's our coffee. Morning coffee. Hot, warm, lovely coffee. Already on the table over there, as you see. But this beautiful kitchen that they have here. Fresh, what you call it, like this real industrial hotel kitchen. And as you say, Cesar's mom is not yet accustomed to. What do we have here? Freezers. Some meat and stuff in here. You can't see it anyways. But yeah, she's not accustomed to using this modern kitchen. So I'm helping her with how to prepare the coffee this morning. Here we have the pantry, pots and pans and all the fruit and veg. So she literally just came with this is coffee, right? And I said, yeah, that's coffee. You are correct. How do I make it? And then we figured out they've got two of these big industrial, again, coffee makers, coffee filters. There's one here and there's the little one over there. So let's go and see what we have up for breakfast here in the beautiful dining hall. Check these lovely furnitures as well. Cesar told me he's got a friend out in the Amazon who has caught all this wood and caught the wood for the tables and the chairs here and put them all together. Beautifully done. Benches as well, also for the frames of the beds. And then we've got an oven here to get a bit of heat into the dining hall area, because it is cold in this part of the world. So breakfast is going to be fruits, an egg and coffee with some toast. That's beautiful. Let's get some breakfast in ourselves and then we're ready to go and hunt outside. Go for a hike around that massive lake. It's gonna be so beautiful. So let's go. And there we have the building, the little hotel from the outside. As you see it here, it's beautiful, beautiful house. Looks like, it reminds me of some of these old school looking, Viking looking wooden cabins that we have back in Denmark, back in Scandinavia as well. Here's the name, Osteria Huyende, next to the big lake Quilotoa, which is up here behind us. They have beautiful details on the house. I love the little rocks at the bottom of the platform, the wooden frames around the doors, and that goes with the wooden frames to the chairs and to the beds inside. He's really thought about the details. We've got a little goat skull hanging up there as well, and these beautiful lamps. And you might be thinking, how much will it cost me to come and stay here? It will cost you $35 per night, including breakfast and dinner in your stay. So if you ask me, that's quite a steal. And check out the view that you get in front of the hotel. We've got this little farm laying here. There's some buildings down there, as you see. There's some buildings over here. And I think this is where they keep animals. I'm not sure if it belongs to Cesar or not. But let's go and explore it and see what's there. We're waiting for Cesar to arrive here from the village Pujili, which is the main town, almost city for people that live in this type of environment. In here, it looks like there's a bedroom inside, but it's locked. The door is locked, but it says dormitorio up there, over. And here it says cocina de comer. Cocina de comer, so a kitchen to eat. That's useful that a kitchen is there, such that you can eat. What else do we have? Another couple buildings here. This looks like just an empty storage room in there. And then over here, what do we have over here? Oh, little rabbits. Hello. Hello, guys. How are you? Can you see those rabbits there? There's another family of rabbits in here. I think they eat rabbits in this area. And what do we have over here? In there, there's a hen. A cock, a hen. For making eggs. And then we've got a little delicious porks here. Pigs. Hello, piggies. How are you? You're gonna grow up to become some delicious dinner. And we've got Cesar's mom over here in the hills working. Let's go and see what she's doing. I think this is the little inlet for the pigs when they aren't tied up. ¿Cómo? Para arriba.
Sí.
Fuego. Es para el fuego.
Sí.
Esto.
Para prender.
Para prender el fuego.
Sí.
Ah, firewood.
Sí.
Firewood. Para fuego. Fire. Para el horno.
Sí, para el horno. Para la cuy.
Para cuy.
Sí.
Vamos a hacer cuy.
Sí. Tarde.
Hoy,
Mañana.
mañana. Cuy es guinea pig.
Comprar. Ahora de comprar César.
Ajá.
Venga, quizás. ¿Quieres? Nos llama.
No tengo para llamar, no tengo tarjeta SIM de Ecuador. Mi tarjeta es de México,
Ah,
otro país, no sirve acá. Solo con Wi-Fi.
sí.
Solo con Wi-Fi me sirve aquí. ¿Y dónde recoger? ¿Todo aquí?
Sí, aquí.
Aquí.
Aquí sí tenemos.
¿Te ayudo?
Sí. Allá. Ese.
Esto. Lo pongo hacia arriba,
Sí, pongo nomás.
por la puerta.
Sí.
¿Cómo? ¿Puedes sacar esto? ¿Y cómo lo tomas esto?
Así, así. Es. Gracias.
Así.
Sí.
Ok.
Ya vamos.
Ya vamos. So we're carrying firewood. She's saying tomorrow we're going to make cuy. Mañana.
Mañana.
Mañana. Cuy is guinea pig. Guinea pig is a delicacy here in the Andean mountains, here in Ecuador. They roast it over fire, kind of like a pork or a pig, a whole piglet, but just much smaller. And they roast it over fire. ¿Y con qué se come?
Oye,
Cuy, ¿con qué se come?
con papa.
Con papa. Solo con papa.
Sí, con arroz.
Con arroz y papa.
Sí.
So with rice and potatoes, you eat
Ya está la pata con...
cuy. Descansa. Y este es su granja igual, los animales acá. Ustedes.
No, mi cuñada.
Tu cuñada. Ok. Te vas a... Ah, ¿es tu familia?
Sí, cuñada.
Cuñado. Ok. Cuñado is brother-in-law, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm getting told to leave this at the door next to our fire pit up here at the hotel. So let's go and leave it up there. So, cuñado, if I'm not mistaken, that is brother-in-law and sister-in-law, cuñada. So the family lives here as well. The family owns this whole area then, like that building you see down there, the pink building down there, and that house over there where we just collected the firewood just before. That is where the brothers and sisters-in-law of the family is staying, looking out for the hotel, I suppose, as well. All right, let's get this firewood up to the fire pit so we can get a delicious dinner tomorrow night, or lunch. I'm not sure if it's gonna be lunch or dinner, but we are going to eat cuy, guinea pig. I'm looking forward to that. I've tried it once before, many years ago, back in 2016, when I was in Peru, in Cusco, where I learned Spanish. That was where I learned the basics of Spanish. So, that's the only time before that I've tried it. Okay. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they make it here in this part of the Andean mountains, if it's the same. In Peru, I remember they stuffed it with herbs. I'm not sure what herbs exactly, but they stuffed it inside and then put it in a bake like clay, almost like a pizza oven. Here's our fire pit. ¿Para acá? ¿Está bien aquí?
Sí, gracias.
De nada. Aquí lo vamos a cocinar.
Sí.
El cuy, con palo.
Claro.
Con palos.
Así.
Sí.
Así de cocinar nomás. Con cuy. Aquí pone. Así.
Aquí cuy. So the guinea pig like this on top there. Así.
Sí. Mañana.
Mañana. Y se asada encima del fuego.
Sí.
Esto.
Yeah.
Y aquí queda. Eso es para el horno adentro.
Sí.
El fuego, So here we've got wood for the oven inside. ¿Llevo algo o solo esto? ¿Llevo algunos? Dos. I take two. 2 pieces of firewood. Let's get these two here. Put them on the arm, and we go in and put them next to the fire. Make sure that the house stays warm for the morning, or for the afternoon, sorry, when we come back from our hike. And for Cesar's mom to stay warm. She's gonna be here all day. Ahí. Lo pones todo al mismo tiempo.
Sí, para que dora.
Así va a quedar bien caliente. Se tiene que soplar. We have to blow on the So, we're ready. ¿Listos? Yeah. ¿Listos para caminar? We're ready to walk. We're just gonna go ahead without Cesar, because Cesar has a doctor's appointment that he's told his mother about, but he didn't inform us. I thought I was going to wait for Cesar and go together with him, but we're just gonna go explore the lake on our own, up here, as I said, up the hill, just to go over the mountain ridge up there. That's where the lake is located. So we're gonna go up and we're gonna see there's another village or two going around the lake. So we're gonna head in and explore those villages as well. So let's go explore. Without further ado, let's head up the mountains into the lakes. This is gonna be good. See you up there at the lake. I'm sitting here next to a beautiful plant. This plant right here, these leaves, they are what Cesar told me yesterday. These leaves here are basically the coca equivalent of Ecuador. Coca is also illegal here in Ecuador. Something that I didn't really know. I thought it was legal, just like I thought it was legal in Colombia, but it is illegal here. So instead, they use this plant called tifo. And this plant has a similar effect as the coca plant, but not as strong. It's only for an hour or so. But you squeeze it between your fingers. It has like a very minty smell. Similar to mint or yerba buena, the other plant that you can basically use this one to make mojito as well. And then you just put it in your mouth, chew a bit, and then just leave it there. Has a little bit of a harsh leaf taste at first, obviously, since it is a leaf, but then the mint taste comes through and it slows down your breathing. And here we go. Check out this view. Wow. Laguna Quilotoa. We're going to do the full loop today. Up on the left side, around, and then come back here on the trail. That's what's up for today. I've been told there's another village or two over, sort of like more or less over there. Go past this first bit of a hill and then on that plateau over there, I've been told there's a village. So, unless anything else really interesting happens before then, I'll see you in the next village. The village called Quilotoa. Check out this view. Breathtaking in more than one way. Man, I'm telling you, it is hot here. Walking up, even though it's cloudy and we're up in this altitude, I guess that's why it's even more hot, because well, saying that, here comes the sun. Beautiful. So I'm gonna take off my inner sweater, my turtleneck that I bought in Quito. We're gonna take that off and keep going with the poncho. Oh my god, it's so beautiful here though. And now can you see that view behind me? And I discovered this beautiful feature about my poncho that I bought yesterday, that you can wear it on both sides. You can wear it with this dark navy blue, and the wolf is there as well, the wolf pattern. And then we can turn it inside out, and you have a white pattern or a white color poncho, and this turns to green and orange, more so than on the other side. So let me know, which side do you prefer? But check that view. Wow. And as the sun is coming out, it's just becoming more and more beautiful. Woo! Okay, so we've made it to the other village. The main village in the area called Quilotoa. Hola. There are people living here, although as you can see there's not much going on in this village, but as you can also see, this village is much more touristy. We even have Wi-Fi here, we have a gallery, we have bar and restaurants. Something that we don't see on the other side of the lake where we're staying. This is what Cesar wants a piece of. He wants to build something similar to this, but more in touch with the local culture, as opposed to here, which really feels like, as you can see, another shop here full of all the craftsmanships, the art crafts, lots of restaurants and that sort of stuff. He wants a little piece of that to build that over on the Shalala side of the lake. That's something I want to support, you know, people that want to build, that want to do entrepreneurial jobs and build futures for their community. And that's the people that I want to support. And that's what Cesar is looking to do. Take a look, there's even a ATM here on this side of the village, on this side of the lake. All right, let's go and check this little restaurant. Or maybe not. Seems like it's closed. There's someone in there. I was tipped off that they sell little small things here, empanadas and so on. Hola. Vende empanadas, me dijo aquí abajo. Sí. Algo así pequeño busco. ¿A cuánto? ¿A cuánto vende empanada?
¿Está un porción?
¿Cómo? ¿Dónde? Empanada de viento.
Sí.
¿Choclo, habas, queso? ¿Eso es otro empanada?
No, es choclo, maíz, habas, queso.
Ah, un plato así.
Sí.
Ah, ok.
Acá está.
Ah, este.
Sí.
Ok, ok. ¿Y empanada de viento qué tiene?
Aquí está.
Sí, 1.50.
Sí.
2 empanadas, 1.50.
Sí.
¿Y qué tiene? ¿Queso?
Queso.
¿Carne?
Solo queso.
Solo queso.
Sí.
Ok. Un porción de empanadas. Bueno,
¿Algo más?
2 porciones de empanadas.
2 porciones, ¿algo más?
No, solo eso. Vamos a caminar toda la vuelta.
¿Para llevar?
Sí, para llevar. Mejor.
¿Qué?
2 empanadas. Or 2 portions of empanadas. Just with cheese. For 150. But the little lady here, what else is she selling? She's selling all sorts of merchandise or souvenirs is the right word. Little rabbits, I think this is supposed to be, and alpacas, llamas over there. You can get yourself some Coca-Colas and so on and so forth. Toilets, get a little pit stop as we're doing here. Let's see what she's gone upstairs. There's a little restaurant up here. Oh, there's a little terrace, sorry. Let's go and check the view whilst we wait for our empanadas. As I was just saying to myself, walking along the ridge, we came from over there, more or less there. So we've walked, I don't know, maybe about 15% of the whole trip around. We walked for about an hour now. But as I said to myself, you can just stop all along this trip, all along, and just say to yourself, wow, and wow, and wow, and just get breathtaking. It's just, I'm in awe looking at this. Okay, so tanked up with a fresh bottle of water and a couple of empanadas in our belly, we're ready to tackle the rest of the trip, the rest of the round trip around the lake here. I think we're probably only about 15-20% around. As you can see, the village is disappearing in the clouds over there. The clouds are coming in. As you can see over here, beautiful how they're falling down into the lake, basically, over the crater. As I said yesterday, this lake is an old volcanic crater that exploded 500,000 years ago. But yeah, this lake is an old volcanic crater that erupted. The volcano erupted 500,000 years ago and exploded the whole volcano, and in the middle we're left with this beautiful lake. This is how we transport. Transporte. ¿Qué transporte? Ah, okay. He doesn't want to talk with me. He wants money. Another downside of these types of very touristy villages. So let's keep going around and get back out of this place. We've got a guy behind us here. Oh my god. It's difficult to hike and talk, at least when it's uphill. here because of the altitude. Fuerte la altura, ¿eh?
Sí.
¿Cómo hace? Todos los días. ¿Todos los días van así?
Sí.
Todos los días. Pero no en el caballo. Let's get these guys past us. Hola. Todos los días se van así. Mucho. I don't think these guys speak much else than Quichua. He doesn't seem to understand me. Or, if you pay close attention, you will see that this is the same guy who asked me for $5 previously. And yeah, as I was saying before, that's a good thing that we're staying in that side of the mountains here, that we are in that village of the mountains as we are. Man, on this side they're just overrun by tourism, it seems. $5 for this, $5 for that, take a photo here, $5 entrance here. And there's not much reality to it. It's more a constructed reality for tourism rather than where we're staying. It's real people, honest people, living a life and happy to talk with you and happy to share with you. We're here. These guys certainly doesn't give that vibe off, that they're happy to share and talk and interact. So yeah, that's a good thing that we're staying on that side. I'm really happy that we are in contact with a person like Cesar to show us the real side. Because yeah, as I say, this is just a constructed reality made for tourism, and these guys are just seemingly transporting things between that lodge a little bit further ahead, a little bit further around to this village back here behind us. So yeah, tourism, if it's not done well, can mean also overrunning and ruining a little beautiful village like this one. Certainly used to be. ¿Cómo están? Hola. ¿Cómo están? ¿Sus ovejas? Ah, ok. ¿Y aquí están sembrando? Siembra. Aquí es para papa. Para papa. Okay. So he's making potato fields here. They are planting potatoes, and they also have the sheep, the ovejas as they're called in Spanish. So they are over there planting. This is what people do in this part of the world. As you can see them just up there, two shades of people. They are deep in their work, very occupied in their work. So we'll keep going. But there you see, that is how they're lined up in those rows. It's how all the fields are here, all the plantation is all lined in those rows. Exactly like you see a wine field. That's what that reminds me of. It reminds me of a beautiful wine field in the south of France, Spain, Portugal, even Bolivia has wine. Argentina, Chile. Take a look at the view again. We're kind of walking in the clouds now. As you can see, the trail is keeping going over here. And the clouds is on top of us. We started over there. We're nearly halfway around now. In that downhill over there. We've made it to the middle of the trail, as I said before. And check it out. Bienvenidos. Snacks. Coca-Cola. Drinks. But there's no one home. I've knocked the door and there's no one at the little house. There's another one over here on this side. Another This one is a refuge. As you can see, a chopping station here, where someone is chopping wood on this plank here and chopping down wood to make fire inside of the hut here. There's even a water tank to get water to cook, pasta or whatever. Refuge, as you can see. Don't know, can you see in the window here? Not really, eh? But there's another window on the other side. Let's go and check that out. There we can get a little view of what these little huts looks like. I don't know what you're supposed to do to actually get people to be here, if you're supposed to book beforehand or something. But here is a view inside. As you can see, there's a little bit of a napkin holder, there's some sugar, there's a plastic bag over there, and a little few benches. It looks like these huts. To me, it reminds me of the huts in the Nepalese Himalayan mountains. I'll close the window off here again. I allowed myself to take these planks off just to get a view inside. Oh, I'm making a mess. Clearly don't have the experience that these people that live here do. But there we go. Windows sealed. Food and drinks. We have food and drinks, it says. But you're not home. So how am I supposed to support your little business if I can't get any food or drinks? We're halfway. Right through there is where we started. So let's get over there again. Unfortunately, we won't be able to buy any snacks in this little shop. But we can keep going up that way and see, maybe we find something else. Let's go. Check these passageways that we're walking on up here. To the left, a drop, and to the right, another drop down to the lake. It is beautiful. Maybe not for people with vertigo, but fortunately I'm not one of those people. Wow. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I keep saying to myself, wow. Just stunned by the views here. It is beautiful. Such a good, honestly, one of the best hikes I've done. I don't know, probably since I was hiking in the Andes Mountains in Bolivia, up to Yampu. It is so gorgeous here. And every now and then, over here on the cloudy side, the clouds just gives way and you're greeted by this beautiful view. Amazing. El tuyo está bien crocante. So we made it back to the hotel. Cesar picked us up at the little community. And now we are cooking cuy, guinea pig. Not so close. Muy cerca, ¿no?
Sí, no muy
Aquí.
cerca.
No muy cerca.
Quema,
Por acá.
se quema.
Por aquí. Not too close. So we're cooking the cuy, the guinea pig. As you see, with the little feet and their heads, and they're becoming, what do you call them? Crunchy, like a lechón. El lechón. El lechón se conoce acá igual.
Sí, puerco.
Chancho a la cruz.
Sí, sí.
Es como esto, pero de más pequeño. See how it goes all crunchy there. ¿Con qué se come?
Con papas.
Con papas.
Papas e ensalada.
Papa y ensalada.
Con verduras.
Verduras.
No, legumbres.
Legumbres. ¿Y arroz?
Arroz, no mucho.
No mucho. ¿Y cuánto tiempo falta?
20 minutos.
30 minutos.
Sí.
Oh. That sounds good. This is gonna be delicious. Because I'm well hungry after that trek around the lake. This is the little guinea pig. With its teeth and everything. Con sus dientes y todo. So like this. Much better. ¿Con qué lo es eso?
Aceite.
¿Solo aceite?
Sí, aceite con un poco de sal.
¿Aceite y sal?
Sí.
Ok. Yo solo lo mantengo aquí, así.
Sí, ahí.
Y dando vueltas cada rato. All right. So the cuy is ready to get turned around. Hay que dar la vuelta, dice. Aquí ¿qué estamos? Papas. Papas para comer con el cuy.
Sí,
Listo. Ahí el leña que traímos en la mañana
sí,
es del fuego.
ya está acabado.
Sí, sí, sí. Al final pudiste decir que trae cuy. Opa. Mira. ¿Aquí? A ver, a ver. Ah, ahí. Tiene otro hueco. Let's see what she's
Ya,
doing.
ya está.
Ready. Ya está. Ready. Listo.
Ya, listo.
Yes. Vamos. Otra vez al fuego. So, let's make sure we get past here well without dropping the cuy itself. Stick it on the fire again. Listo.
Seguir cocinando.
A seguir cocinando. There we go. Dinner is ready. Beautiful. Look at them with their little teeth still on there. This is gonna be interesting. ¿A qué sabe? ¿A qué sabe?
A cuy.
El cuy. ¿A qué sabe? Tipo, ¿qué otro carne?
No, es original cuy.
Sí.
Cuy, sabe a cuy.
Parece
Cuy mismo. Cuy.
serpiente.
Sí.
¿Y qué eso qué es? ¿Caneloso?
No, salsa.
Salsa.
Salsa para cuy. Para
Salsa para cuy.
Para papa.
Con la... Ah, ok. Aquí es el caneloso.
Canelazo.
¿Y esa salsa de qué es?
Salsa de champiñón.
Salsa de champiñón.
Sí.
Ah, suena deli. Hecho de mamá.
Sí.
Casera. So we've got potatoes and a champignon mushroom sauce. And we're ready to serve with our dinner, with our beautiful guinea pigs as we have them here. Check that out, and a few small mandarins. This is going to be interesting. So we're ready to try the cuy. Check it out here. ¿Cómo se come? ¿Así nomás?
Sí.
Ok. It's crunchy, the skin, like the pork skin, the hornado, es similar al hornado. El piel. And the meat is, el carne mismo es como somewhere between pork and chicken. Algo entre pollo y cerdo, ¿no? Entre ahí está el carne. Es mucho mejor que cuando lo probé en Cusco. Much better than when I tried this in Peru, in Cusco. This is much better. Check the meat here, just so tender as I rip it off. Beautiful. Rip the leg off here. Tell you what, this is really good. Almost as good as chancho. Casi como chancho. Now we'll finish dinner, and I think that will also be the end of the video here. Let's try the little bite of potato with the sausage, the sauce. Provecho.